Hello and welcome to Brodual. This time we have the Wheels of Lull. This is a new DLC sized quest mod that revolves heavily around the Elder Scrolls lore. The mod takes place in the great clockwork city of Sotha Sil. This is basically the foundations of the world and where the fabric of time and space is woven to keep everything in order. In the city lives the chronographers, a machine mare race who act as watchers of the world. Over the last 2 centuries they've been able to keep balance without issue, but recently a mad mystic and his army of experiments are trying to unravel the very foundations of the world. The mod starts once you reach level 15. A strange and slightly mad being called Levados will hunt you down and ask for your help. He'll describe a place deep down and he wants to guide you to it. The intro to the quest is one of the more unique ones we've seen, and you'll actually carry Levados around as he shares his odd opinions and guide you to the city. Then once you reach Lull Moor, an outpost of Clockwork City, you'll meet Numenor. As always with quest mods, we'll keep everything as spoiler free as possible, but we will be showing you certain locations out of context. So if you want to go in blind, then you can find a link down below. The mod really goes deep into the lore, probably more than any other quest mod we've seen. Especially at this size, the main quest alone is broken down into 7 parts, with a huge emphasis on puzzles and problem solving. During it you'll face poltergeists, infiltration, mad science and even butter. There's so much to explore and you should definitely treat the mod as a piece of DLC instead of just a quest mod. Alongside the main quests comes a living city with moving parts, fully voiced NPCs, side quests and more. You'll discover new pieces of treasure, and then several parts of the Elder Scrolls history in a fun and interesting way. The voice acting is great, and in terms of quality it's on par with some of the other popular quest mods. It dips in places, but it's mostly good, and here's a few samples so you can hear it for yourselves.
Found you, I did! Numenor says he wants someone, Levados finds them, and here you are. Heroes always wandering around, easy to find. Good thing, because she's in danger.
The only thing you need to know about me is that I don't trust you. But I don't trust anyone. Don't hold it against yourself, though I doubt you're a nice enough person to do so.
I should be the century in charge of Lull Moor, not Numenor. I've done more for the Clockwork City than every fool here. I played for the Cacophony, was secretary to the High Former. Why, there's even a helicarrier named after me.
Sorry, it's a condition. I have a bit of a...
Condition? Condition? Oh, you will pay for this later, Smith? I'll see to it.
Is it really so surprising to think that you are the only person to be invited down here? We all have our parts to play, after all. My name is Mediliu Hamar, of House Telvanni.
If you're really into the lore, then you'll definitely love what the mod has to offer. But what's great is that the mod does such a good job in explaining the story through dialogue and quests that even a complete novice will be able to follow along. During the main quest you'll dive deep into several new locations, including 5 new dungeons. You'll also face a variety of enemies, from wild experiments to fully fleshed out boss battles. We won't say too much, but we found the boss battles to be extremely unique, especially to the world of Skyrim. Certain mechanics have been borrowed from bosses from other games, and it's great to see them being integrated well into Skyrim. Another thing we noticed is that the mod puts a lot of emphasis on exploration, so as you progress through the quest the amount of pointers gets smaller and smaller. So you're rarely just pointed directly to your objective, and you'll actually have to explore, find clues and work out what you need to do. So whether you're climbing through the branches of the Brass Forest or walking along the surface of the deep sea, it's up to you to explore and reach your objective. The questing also cleverly uses different tools that you unlock as you progress. So around the city or new locations you might notice weird objects that you think you can interact with, but you aren't sure how. Well, as you play through the main quest, it'll introduce these tools, which you can then go back and use all around the new areas, which unlock secret treasures and more. One of the things we like the most about the mod are the NPCs, as well as just how alive and unique they all feel. You've already heard some of the voice acting, but that's just a slither of their personalities, which really helps identify each and every one of them. So whether you're working with the stiff Numenor or the schizophrenic blacksmith, there's plenty to learn, laugh at and enjoy. The new gear added by the mod ranges from chronographer armor to a powered clockwork suit. There's also several new weapons, ranging from a customizable clockwork sword, which you can modify using dies from another mini-quest. There are also clockwork drills, beam swords, lightning rods and the harquebus, an early era rifle. This mod comes from the same author that created Sotha Sil Expanded and a bunch of other quest mods. If you've played those then you'll probably notice some tie-ins and see how it's all linked, but this is actually the first of his mods that we've played through and we thoroughly enjoyed it. Overall, the characters are unique, the questing is fun and promotes exploration, and because of the setting, everything feels fresh and new, but still in the same old world of Skyrim. So we recommend you all give it a go, especially if you haven't played Skyrim in a while. We'd say this is definitely worth going back for. Everything you need can be found down below, and as always be sure to leave an endorsement on any mod you enjoy, and thanks for watching.